Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. Today is Election Day, and all across the country, Americans have or are casting their vote. Today, our Gary Perna was out talking with candidates as they were casting their votes or visiting polling places.
This morning, with rain coming down and temperatures hovering in the 40s, thousands across our area turned out to vote. Here in Hazleton at the Southside Fire Station, Congressman Lou Barletta and his wife Mary Grace came out to cast their votes. After voting, Barletta said he was excited about today.
People, when they go to the voting booth, aren't going to want to change the fact that the economy is doing well and so many people are being helped. 4 million people coming off food stamps. It's just, that's good things. Unemployment for disabled Americans is at an all-time low. You look at every aspect of what's happening in this country right now, and a president who's standing up for people who felt that they've been forgotten. And I think that's why you're seeing this big turnout today. I think it's the silent majority who are coming back out again because they know it all ends if it gets turned over back to Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. So I think we're going to surprise everyone in the country that said that this was not going to be a race, and I feel really good.
Barletta is running against Democrat Bob Casey for the U.S. Senate. Casey was also out voting this morning in Scranton.
There's so much at stake, especially on health care, and that was a major issue, of course, in the campaign. But after today, no matter what happens, I hope we can come together as a country and work on issues that bring us together, like, in fact, lowering the cost of health care, lowering the cost of prescription drugs.
The rain did not keep many people home. Here in Hazel Township, it was hard to find a parking place. 4 voting precincts are here between the Commons building and the Hazel Township Fire Station. People here voting said they were surprised of how many people came out to cast their votes. Congressman Matt Cartwright, who was out talking with voters today in Hazel Township, said he's glad that many are out doing their civic duty.
Well, you would think on a rainy, raw day like today, turnout would be lousy. It isn't. People are energized. People are coming to the polls. They're exercising their duty under the Constitution of coming out to vote. I'm encouraged by that. Win, lose, or draw, when more people vote like this, it means democracy is working.
Back in Hazleton, Cartwright's challenger John Schrin was out talking with voters at Our Lady of Grace Church on Vine Street. Schrin was also glad voters were out on this rainy day.
Gary, so this is the 5th poll that I've been at. I started the day voting in my own precinct, Barrett 2. Very strong turnout there, long line, and it got bigger. Jackson Township in Monroe County, 125 deep. When I drove past, stopped, shook everyone's hand, and then went over to Polk Township, same thing. Very, very strong turnout in spite of the weather, and it's what you want to see. This is what people are supposed to do, take that right that's been given to them and go out and exercise it so that we get the right people in Harrisburg, Washington, representing their values.
Also out was State Representative Tara Toohill, who has an uncontested race this year. But for her, it was important to get out and talk with voters.
I think people are very engaged. I think there's a lot of rhetoric on both sides, so it's a very divisive election. So I would not be surprised if there's a lot of straight ticketing when we look at it, if there's more straight ticketing than usual, because it's very divisive. I think so, yes.
Again, Pennsylvania is casting ballots for governor and lieutenant governor, along with the U.S. Senator. 19 United States House members that represent the Commonwealth in Washington, along with all of the State House of Representatives and an even number of state senators. Polls close tonight at 8 p.m. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Gary Perna.
A lot of umbrellas and rain in that video, and registered voters from around the area didn't let the weather stop them today. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has more.
Despite the rainy weather, registered voters in Butler Township still came out to cast votes for their candidates of choice, and maybe for some of the American Legion's homemade food and baked goods for sale as well.
I don't miss voting. It's very important that you do, and if we don't select who we want, we can't do anything.
Some never miss an election, but it's never too late to register to vote. One Butler Township voter is finally registered for the first time, just in time for this election.
Listening to everybody talk about politicians and all that, I think my word also has to be involved. So by me signing up and voting, I think I have a right to be heard too.
James Esposito of Drums came out today to not only vote, but to promote positivity and transparency within his community.
Whether or not you agree with people on who to vote for, it's good to come out and have a conversation. It's a good vibe, and make sure you cast them, most importantly.
Kimball Cushman of Drums also believes in the importance of coming out to cast your vote.
We're given this right too, so might as well come out. Instead of debating about it on social media, might as well come out here and make an effort to make a change, you know?
Linda Yannick of Drums usually splits her ballot, but shared that she voted straight Republican for the first time in her life. Yannick feels that the people running are good and that the president needs all the help he can get.
This country might have a chance again if only he could get more things done. Immigration is a big thing that I'm fine for, like our ancestors. They registered. They had to stop up at Ellis Island. They had to fill out papers. They didn't just walk in the country, and they worked. And I'm all for that.
If you haven't gotten the chance to vote for the candidates of your choice, be sure to stop in at your local municipality before 8 p.m. tonight. You can tune in and join us here on WYLN from 8 to 9 p.m. for our analysis show on the election, as well as breaks in our broadcast after the show for live election updates. Also, keep checking in on our Facebook page for more live election updates and coverage. Reporting for WYLN News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
And in other news today, a woman from Hazleton faces assault charges. Police say an investigation which began back in August led to the arrest of Saronja Williams. She turned herself in and is out on bail. Police say the woman is charged with assaulting a 7-year-old child on 2 occasions between June and August. A Luzerne County man accused of threatening to blow up Rice Elementary School and warning of a major shooting on the first day of school will avoid a trial. 31-year-old Michael Pack Jr. of New Angola has been accepted into the Accelerated Rehabilitative Disposition Program known as ARD. The program tries to divert first-time offenders into treatment and rehabilitation and allows their cases to be expunged upon completion of the program. A judge ordered Pack to stay in the program for 2 years, to complete 30 hours of community service, and pay a $200 fee. Pack has been free on bail since the day after his arrest back in August. Cash, credit cards, electronics, and personal information, all taken from a parked vehicle in Klein Township sometime between 10 o'clock Sunday evening and 5:30 Monday morning. State police at Frackville say they were called to 47 Grove Street in the township Monday when the victim went out to their car and found over $1,200 in cash, a $160 money order, 3 credit cards, and the victim's birth certificate, all taken, among other items. Troopers say a window in the car was smashed. If you have any information, you're asked to contact State Police at Frackville. That number, 570-874-5300. Keith Williams has been sentenced to 4.5 to 9 years in prison for killing Brock Ernest of Montandon. Ernest was killed during a fight in Fairmont Township in January of last year. Williams was convicted of voluntary manslaughter back in August in Luzerne County Court. One person is dead after a fire Monday night in Bloomsburg. Fire crews were called to the place on East 4th Street in Bloomsburg around 8:30. According to the county coroner, 65-year-old Ray Hunter was found dead inside. An autopsy is scheduled for Wednesday. Another person who lived there was not home at the time of the fire. The cause still under investigation in Bloomsburg. Coming up on WYLN News, a discussion on school staff carrying guns in one community. Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
Seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
The Tamaqua Area School Board Security Committee will meet Wednesday night to discuss the recent proposal to let staff carry guns. A group of parents have told local media that they've been doing their homework and will share why they don't think arming teachers is a good move. The board last month voted to arm teachers and other staff in the school district. That move has caused some controversy in the Tamaqua area. Again, the committee meeting set for Wednesday night in the Tamaqua Area Middle School LGI room at 6 o'clock. The Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection is advising residents to inspect and assess home heating oil tanks before the upcoming heating season to avoid leaks or spills that can be prevented. Nearly 1 in 5 Pennsylvania households uses heating oil to stay warm in the winter. Owners of home heating oil tanks should inspect indoor and outdoor tanks for potential problems. For more information on home heating oil tanks, you can visit the new home heating oil webpage on DEP's website. That's at www.dep.pa.gov/heating oil. And the Pennsylvania Department of Environmental Protection will be hosting an informational meeting tomorrow evening regarding Phase 1 of the Swoyersville Culm Bank Removal Project in Luzerne County. That meeting will be taking place from 6 until 9 at the Swoyersville Hose Company No. 2, located at 299 Slocum Street. Representatives from DEP will be on hand to discuss the project and answer questions from residents. Another public meeting has been announced by Wilkes-Barre officials, this on the reconstruction of the North Washington Street Bridge. That meeting will be held on Wednesday, November 14th, 5 o'clock, at the Hollenbach Golf Course on North Washington Street. Engineers will be on hand to talk about reconstruction design of the bridge and a timeline. That meeting, open to the public, and public input is also welcome. Coming up on Weatherly's News Choice, Trooper Talk Tuesday in Community and You. Don't text and drive. Plus, as we head out to break, let's take a look at the midday winning lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
Join us this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. You'll meet Jim Joseph, a gentleman with a rich history in serving his country and his community. He's going to help enlighten you on services that are available for veterans and how they can seek good chiropractic care. His story and his advice this week on Let's Talk Chiropractic. Join us.
Tuesday, which means it's Trooper Talk Tuesday here, and Trooper Anthony Petrowski from Pennsylvania State Police Hazleton is here. We're going to talk today about texting and driving. We know we shouldn't do it, but yet every day, 95% of us probably still do it. And it is against the law to be distracted and driving, and texting is being distracted when you're driving.
Absolutely, and now texting while operating a motor vehicle is a primary violation, and what that means is if a police officer sees somebody they believe is texting while the vehicle is in motion, we can pull that person over specifically for that violation.
Wow, so, you know, and what people don't realize, you're texting, you're driving down the road, you know, you take your eyes off of the road, what you should be focused on, and in a second, something can change. The vehicle in front of you stops, something runs out in front of you, and it causes a crash. And it could be a very deadly, very costly decision you make.
Absolutely, and 1 second can change your life and somebody else's life forever. So really, it's not worth it. And what we say is, if your text is that important, pull over. Pull over, send your text, and get back on the road. It's not hard to see somebody texting while driving. We see it all the time. It happens. It's very easy to pick out. And again, we could pull that person over for it. That's a fine of $50 plus court cost. And you can't read, send, or write a text message. Again, anything that takes your eyes off the road is a problem.
And I see it just last night driving. The red light in Hazleton, the person was scrolling through Facebook as they were sitting at the red light. And I'm thinking, you know, that light changes. You'll take another couple seconds to realize that the cars behind you are going to start beeping their horn.
Correct.
You know, just put it away. There's really nothing that important. And
absolutely. It's not worth it. It's not. Wait until you get home, pull over. It's not worth your time. It's not worth anybody else's time. And on top of that, if a crash occurs to the point where there's serious bodily injury or death, we could look into people's records. We have troopers who specifically do that in computer crimes unit, and we could look at records and find out exactly what you were doing on your phone at the time of the crash. Trust me, it's not worth it.
Wow. Yeah. Again, it just be careful, pay attention. You're driving. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Driving and paying attention to the road, the other traffic around you, because a lot changes in just a second. Especially driving on some of these busy roads, the interstates, the 924, 93. Pay attention, put the phone down, it can wait, and if it is important, like Trooper said, pull over, off the side of the road, pull into a parking lot, take care of it, and go from there. And quickly, while we're on this topic, using hand-free devices, stuff like that, people still need to use caution when doing that.
Correct. It's not illegal to use your phone while driving to make a phone call, but again, it could be distracting. Your best bet is use a hands-free device, but your focus and attention needs to be on the road. You need to get where you're going safely for yourself and for everybody else on the road. It's not worth it, and we're out there looking for people that are driving distracted.
All right. You heard it here, so pay attention to the road, put everything else away, and get to where you're going safely. Thanks for joining us here on Community and You on Trooper Talk Tuesday. We'll see you next week here on WYLN.
Northeast Pennsylvania. Scenic beauty, close-knit communities. We're neighbors helping neighbors. Lehigh Valley Health Network is bringing you leading-edge cancer treatment that's close to home. Robotic surgery for quicker recoveries. World-class heart care and access to top specialists. all from Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton and our 15 community locations. Neighbors caring for Greater Hazleton and beyond. Lehigh Valley Health Network.
It's okay that everybody ignores me when I drive. It's fine, because I get a safe driving bonus check every 6 months I'm accident-free. Because I don't use my cell phone when I'm driving, even though my family does and leaves me all alone. Here's something else. I don't share it with Mom. Right, Mom? I have a brand new putter you don't even know about. It's awesome.
Safe driving bonus checks only from Allstate. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
This week on Topic A, I'm joined by Ting O, a physical therapist from Physical Therapy and Balance Center. We talk about the difference between their center and other physical therapy places around our area, what sets them apart, and how they are helping combat concussions in our youth. All that coming up this week on Topic A, only on WYLN.
Tonight, WYLN has a chance for you to win tickets for an upcoming event at the Strand in McAdoo. The legendary oldies band, The Legends, will be performing Saturday, November 10th to benefit the McAdoo Playgrounds. The night of music includes a buffet, fun entertainment, and all the proceeds benefit the playgrounds. Doors open 5:30, show starts at 7, and it is at 110 West Blaine Street in McAdoo. Like a chance to win? You can call now, 570-459-1869, extension 1172 for your chance to win tickets. You just have to leave your name and don't forget your phone number, and you'll be entered into the Legends ticket giveaway. And tonight we are ending our newscast on a sad note. We've learned that a good friend of ours has passed away. Virginia Jane, the furry four-legged co-host of Season 3 of Women Today, has died. Virginia Jane, along with her owner, Kathleen Benyo, would appear on Woman Today and give helpful hints for pets from a woman's best friend point of view. She was also the ever-friendly hostess at Kathleen's Collectibles and Drums for many years, always greeting the patrons with a friendly bark and a wag of the tail. We at WYLN send out our deepest condolences to the Benyo family on their loss tonight. And that's the news. Now stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN TV.
Whitetail Preserve and Event Center, Thanksgiving takeout menu. Relax. We'll do the cooking for you. You can pick it up on Thanksgiving between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Orders must be placed by November 18th at 2 p.m. Call 570-535-6123.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN, 1057 East 10th Street, Hazleton, PA, during normal business hours, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday.
Blaze Alexander Family Dealership is very proud to become a part of the Hazleton area. Come see us in Hazel Township or visit us online at blazehazleton.com. There's Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, GMC, and Cadillac, and Mazda. Plus, a huge inventory of the finest quality pre-owned vehicles available, all with the Blaze Alexander lowest price guarantee. We have a long-held reputation for low prices, great selection, and top-notch service. Blaze Alexander Family Dealerships in Hazleton. We're taking the deals the other guys won't.
watching Wilkes-Barre's choice for news, weather, and live local sports. WYLN, we're your local network.